Okay, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this playthrough. This is the second part of the Deth Wizards scenario called Old Man Keedop's Farm. My Necromancer knows the secret of the farm. He gets rid of his competition, the other farmers, by killing them and burying their bodies on the farmland. So I figure, hey, it's a good way to get some extra body parts and create some new minions. So right now I have defeated one son and one villager, and no, hold on, both sons and a mercenary. There's one mercenary left, plus Old Man Keedop, who is a wizard. But I got my ghouls, my skeleton, and my specters. Everybody's alive, and they are undead alive, and they are barreling down on them. So let's see if we can wrap this up and get these guys out of the game. So when I finished, I moved my skeleton. I could have done something with my Necromancer, but I want to save my energy. So now it is going to be turn number 3. And remember, I have to defeat all the heroes by turn number 5. I'm not going to say easy peasy because I've failed that before. And I get 3 necro energy, so I'm back up to 13. Back up to 13. And there we go. All right, so my turn. My ghouls, I should totally activate them. Let's get that ghoul moving. He can move 8. Is it 8? Hold on, ghoul. 7. And he can get in there. He's going to run at the wizard, and he's going to attack with his fist. And the ghoul has an offense of 5, so he'll roll 5 dice, but I gave one of my ghouls has a +1 offense. He had a stat increase from a previous video, and my other one ate some magic mushrooms from my cave called Fungal Garden, which gives him a temporary +1. So he will roll 6 dice, not 5. His attack goes up against the defense of the wizard, and the wizard's defense is 3 plus rating. Its rating is 2, so 5s and higher will hit. That is a hit, 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 and a hit. 4 damage on him. This goes away, by the way, which is really good. And then my other one will run forward to attack. Now, here's even better. He's going to roll the same 6 dice, but my Necromancer has a special ability. He is a Dread Horde Master. And the Dread Horde Master has this interesting ability, and let me read it to you. It says that when you have one or more, an extra minion next to another one, whenever one of your necromantic minions attacks an enemy within 1 inch of a different friendly minion, their offense is increased by 1. So this one's going to get to roll 7 dice. And by the way, the wizard has a durability of 10. So he's only got, let's change that 4 to a 6. He's got 6 health left. If I can roll 6 hits here, he's gone. Now remember, his defense was 5. So that's a hit, 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 and hit. 5 hits. He's down to 1 health. And I'm going to use my Necromancer to make sure that 1 health goes to 0. My Necromancer is going to cast. Now, anything I cast is going to have to be the resist of the wizard. And his resist is 8. So 8s and higher hit. That's going to be hard. But so what I want to do is use a spell that really gets me a lot of dice. The one I have that's the most. The best one I have is a 5d10 blasting bolt. Let's do that. It's a cost of 3, so I'm down to 10. Down to 10. And the turn is 3, by the way. I'm just going to rotate this so you can see everybody. I will cast Blasting Bolt. It is 5d10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I hit at least 1 success, the target suffers a d6. He's only got 1 health. Can't roll lower than 1. So all I need is to roll 1 8, 1 9, or 1 10, because his resist is 8. An 8, 9, or 10, and he's dead. I got a crit and a 9, so he is dead. Old Man Keedop goes down. The mercenary technically probably would run. The guy who's paying him is dead. But he's gonna take his action. So on his turn, the warrior, we roll a d10, a 2, a strike. The warrior attacks the nearest enemy, so he will strike at this enemy. It will move so he'll get 1 attack. His offense is 4 plus 2 is 6. He'll roll 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's attacking a ghoul with 1 point of damage. The ghoul has a defense of 3, so 3s and higher will hit. That's a hit. 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So he had 1 damage on him plus 5, so he's got 6 damage on him. And his health, by the way, the ghoul only has a durability of 10, so he's got 4 health left. I'll change that. I'll just leave the 6 because he's got this 1 to indicate his +1 offense. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that cheap shot because the pain is getting ready to come. My skeleton can move 12. Unfortunately, if he double moves, he will not get an attack. These guys have already gone. So I think I'm going to have to try to get one of my, well, I can move both. So on my activation, I'm going to move one of my specters, her 8 inches. This is the one that's not damaged. She can move a full 8. So if she moves a full 8, she will go to right here. Now, is she within 10 inches of him? She is not. An inch short. So she can't do it. So I'm going to bring this one in 7, and she can move 7, which will put her right here. And I'm going to double move her only because I can to right here. And that is the end of my turn. The Necromancer will move 5. And I might as well try to do some damage on that Mercenary. I will spend 3. I'm down to 7. And I will cast Negative Bolt, 4d10. The Warrior's defense is... this model increases whenever there's only a single enemy. Okay. Defense is 5. So 5s and higher will hit. Hit, 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 and hit. More than 3 successes. So that is a D10 and a D6 damage. D10 and a D6. And by the way, the warrior's durability is 16. That is 11. 16 minus 11 is 5. He has 5 health left. Unfortunately, that is the end of the round. So I go to round number 4. I go up to 10 necro energy, and I'm getting ready to hurt him really bad. My ghoul, the first ghoul, will move. He's going to get the 5 dice, and he gets the +1 because he's +1, and then he gets another 1 because he's got a buddy next to him. 7 dice. If I can do 6 damage, he's dead. His defense, by the way, is 5. So that's a hit, a crit, a hit, a hit, and a hit. So normally that would be 5 damage, but the crit counts as 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and the last Mercenary is defeated. Whoa! All right, that's more like it. That's how it feels to control the undead and to take out some old man on his farm who thought he was going to keep me from digging up body parts. All right, so that was a success. And if you want this, by the way, if you want this scenario, a PDF of it is going to be available as a free download. All you have to do is go sign up for my free weekly newsletter. It comes out every Monday. It's called the RPG and Wargame Newsletter. I will put a link in the video description below. Go sign up for the newsletter. I think the next newsletter is number 68. That will be the one that this PDF is available in. It's always under a section called Custom Content. So if you look at my older newsletters or the current one and you see a Custom Content section, there will usually be some sort of scenario or something available for download that I've created. In this case, it will be a scenario for Deth Wizards, and it's yours for free. Just sign up for my newsletter. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. We've got a few business things to deal with. The one I really hate is the lair attack. All right, so let's go. I didn't have any of my minions die, so they're all good. And the good news is, because I finished the scenario, and I did it in less than turn number 5, I can try to raise 2 undeads. By the way, if you want to play this on the advanced increases the number of warriors to 1d6 to 1, I think it is. Yeah, 1d6 rating 2, so you may have more warriors. And it also adds a rating 2 priest, which is the farmer's daughter. So it adds a priest to the mix. If you play the scenario advanced, you get +1 on both of those raise new undead rolls. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to try to raise 2 undead. My particular Necromancer can only have rating 1 and rating 2 minions. I can't have anything higher than that. So basically, I'm going to be trying to recruit either ghouls or specters. My first one, I'm going to try to raise a ghoul. The ghoul is a rating 2. The way you do it, you roll a d6, and you have to roll higher than the rating. So a 3 or higher will get me a new ghoul. Let's see. I didn't get it. All right, so no new ghoul. I'm also going to try to get a new specter. Specter is also rating 2, so I need a 3 or higher. And I failed. So I won the scenario, but I got no new minions. All right, the next scenario, if I choose to do it, I don't know if I will because I've only got 5 minions, is to pillage a lord's castle. It is a difficulty 10. What I may have to do is I may have to come up with another scenario. You can play the older scenarios, the lower rating, like 7 difficulty, 8 difficulty. You can play those as many times as you want and try to get more minions. What I'd rather do is play a lower level difficulty, but create a custom one like this one. So I hope you like mine. Feel free to modify them. Change it if you think it's too easy or too hard. Modify it at will. So I did not get any of my new minions, and now what I got to do, I do get some XP, and I'm not going to spend that right now. I'm going to save it to buy a new power or something. But what I do have to do is I have to come back here to a lair assault. Now, I had a lair assault two videos back. So, lair assault, and then I had a new video, and then a new video, this one. So, I have had 2 games since that lair assault. So it says, to determine if your lair is assaulted, roll a d10 and add the number of missions you have completed since the last lair assault, which is 2. So I'm adding +2. If the total is 11 or higher, you get a lair assault. So I rolled a 3. 3 + 2 is 5, so no lair assault. And let me tell you, you don't want a lair assault. It really hurts. It wipes out a lot of your army. And so now on the next mission, when I do a lair assault, I will add +3 to it because this mission and the next one, that would be 3rd, so I'd add +3. All right, that is all I got. Now, let me explain something about the video. I am posting this on YouTube for the public. Anyone can watch it. But if you're not familiar with my Patreon, I want to give it a shout out right now. I have a new Patreon where I post a lot of playthrough of games that don't make it to YouTube. They're only available for my patrons. Deth Wizards is not one of those. However, my patrons do get access to the public videos that will be available to anyone. They get access to those early. So starting on August 1st, when the Patreon videos start flowing, that is when patrons will start getting videos early. So they will be seeing videos that will release on August 8th, for example. They'll get to see them on August 1st. A video like this one I can't remember. I think this is releasing, I don't remember when this one was releasing. Sorry, I've got so many videos pre-recorded and queued up. I'm sort of out of the loop. I need to get a calendar so I can keep track of it all. But the reason I tell you that is the Deth Wizards videos will continue to be free. I will continue to post them on YouTube for anyone to watch. But if you're a patron, you will start getting access to my Deth Wizard stuff earlier than everyone else. So if you want to join my patron, the information is in the video description below, and the cost I believe is minimal. The lowest tier is $2 a month. And that gets you access to all of my videos, all the private videos, the early videos, all that. The next tier is $5, and it just has some extras. You can check out the Patreon and see if it's worth it. But I didn't want to go crazy with $5, $10, $20 tiers. I wanted people to be able to watch the videos, and what I'm going for is quantity. I need a lot of patrons who are willing to pay the $2. I'd much rather have 100, 200, 500 patrons paying a couple dollars than just a small group paying $10. So take a look at it, and if you think you can swing it, I would love to have you as a patron. If it's not financially feasible, I totally understand. I've been there, but you can continue to watch the freebie videos on YouTube. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thank you for joining me on Deth Wizards. Patrons, thank you for your support of my Patreon, and I'll be back very soon with another episode of Deth Wizards. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.